Hey guys, it's James back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing the horror sequel tag done by MovieReviewTime, aka Raw Rants. You can go check his channel out. I'll put the link in the description below so you can go to subscribe to him. Definitely recommend it. He's a cool guy, you know. So in this tag, he asked for us to answer 9 questions. And so the first question is, what is your favorite horror sequel? For me, that would have to be A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. I just love this movie. Almost everything about it is just perfect. Second best only to the original for being like my favorite of the series. In many ways it kind of is my favorite, but yeah. So that was number 1. Favorite horror sequel is A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And I don't have it separately, I only have it in this collection set, but anyway. Number 2, what is the worst horror sequel or your least favorite? For me, I don't have it, but it's Hellraiser Revelations. That's the 9th Hellraiser movie. It's probably like the worst horror movie I've ever seen. It's just garbage, awful. Yeah, so number 3, what is the most underrated horror sequel? For me, that's going to be Curse of Chucky. Now I know this movie has been getting a lot of praise lately, but like in my opinion, it doesn't get enough love, and for me, this is my favorite of the series. So, yeah, that's Curse of Chucky. My most underrated horror movie, in my opinion. Number 4, what is the most overrated horror movie? Now, overrated doesn't necessarily mean I hate the movie, but I just think it gets a little overpraised by people, and that is Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Almost everybody says that this is their favorite of the series, and, while I can understand to a degree, it's never been my favorite. My favorite's always been Part 3, and I even like Part 1 and 6 better. But, yeah, I mean, it's still a good movie. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, like the gore and stuff, and Ted White is great as Jason, but I don't know, it was never my go-to Friday the 13th movie. But yeah, I don't hate it, just people praise it a little too much. Number 5, what is the best death scene in a horror movie? Going back to Dream Warriors, I have to go with Philip's death with the marionette puppet. The veins coming out of his arms and legs, and then he sleepwalks and then falls to his death. That scene, like the practical effects, the cinematography, everything about that death, it's just fantastic. It's probably my favorite death in any movie ever. That's how good it is. Number 6, best gore effects in a horror movie or a horror sequel. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to the final chapter because I think the gore effects done by Tom Savini is very well done. I know I said this movie was overrated, but yeah, that's probably like one of the best things about the movie is the gore effects. Rob, in his video, he said Jason Goes to Hell, and I kind of agree on that too, even though the movie's not that good. But I mean, it's probably like the goriest in the series, and this is like a close second to the goriest. Okay, the next 2 questions, they're like, my answers for them they're not very accurate, but I answered the best I could. Number 7 is, what horror sequel did you once hate but now you love? I chose Insidious 3. Now I never hated this movie. I just kind of thought it was like kind of mediocre. It wasn't really anything special, but upon rewatch I do like it a bit more, but I don't love it. I never hated it and I never loved it. I just think I thought it was meh. Like at first I thought it was meh, and then now I really like it. I just like it. So yeah, that's Insidious 3 for number 7. Number 8 is the opposite. Now, what is a horror movie you once loved now you hate? Truthfully, there's never been a situation like that where I love a movie and then like rewatch I hate it. but sometimes it just like decreases in value, but not that much. But the closest answer I could come up with was Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. Now, at first I thought this was like the best in the series since the first two, because I thought it was like a great conclusion to the series, but you know, the more I think about it, like the more flaws, the flaws kind of like they overshadow like yeah. And also I was never like, I never had a problem with the Resident Evil series. I just, you know, I have fun with them, but this one kind of like, the more I watch it, the more I don't like it. But that doesn't mean I hate it, and I still think it's okay. So yeah. And the final question is, what is the best ending to a horror sequel? And I'm gonna have to agree with most people and say Halloween H2O. That ending is the way the Halloween franchise should have ended. And well, I mean, there's nothing else I can really say about that. So yeah. As for the people I'm gonna tag, there's only gonna be one person, and that is Chucky Doll. So Chucky Doll dude, I recommend you to do this video or this tag. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Rob, for doing this tag. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you later.